Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on this new Disney animated movie from 2019, and that is Frozen 2. Now, the plot of this movie is where it takes place a few years after the events of the first movie, where of course the Frozen characters like Elsa, Anna, Olaf, and Kristoff, that they all go on an adventure to this forest to find out about where like Elsa got her powers from. So it's not really like an origin movie, because this is actually the sequel to Frozen, of course, and it's basically the origin of Elsa's powers, and yeah. So that's pretty much the basic plot of this movie. Now, what do I think of it? I went and saw this movie last night, and I went and saw this movie on the day it came out last night. And for what it was, to be honest, I actually think this movie was actually really great. I think it's great. Yeah, because we all know Frozen, like one of Disney's best modern movies. But of course, the first Frozen movie has become infamous now because let me explain. When the first Frozen movie came out in 2013, 6 years ago, it was a huge hit for audiences and critics. Like it was well praised and everyone loves it. And of course, Let It Go is the most overplayed song in the movie. They overplayed Let It Go so much, and it grossed over $1 billion at the box office. Like the movie grossed $1 billion, becoming one of the highest grossing animated movies of all time. But then sometime later, the first Frozen movie has been getting on people's nerves lately because of how obsessed it was, and people were, and those Frozen obsessions were getting on people's nerves. Yeah, because even Let It Go was also getting on people's nerves as well, because like I said, they played so much on the radio back then. And that's the thing, that sometimes obsessions may cause problems. Yeah, but in my opinion, I thought the first Frozen movie from 2013 was actually good, but overrated at the same time. But for this movie, Frozen 2, I actually think Frozen 2 is actually a really great sequel. I think it's great. Yeah, because I thought the animation's really good, and I think I think the directors Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, they both do a really good job directing this movie, just like how they did in the first movie. And of course the music score and songs, they're both pretty good. They're all pretty good. And of course the voice acting's good. Like, yeah, voice acting's good. We got Kristen Bell's great as Anna once again, and I actually love Anna. I think Anna's cute. And Kristen Bell does great as the voice, Kristen Bell. And of course, Josh Gad is great once again as Olaf. And Jonathan Groff as Kristoff, he does good again. And of course, new cast members are in this movie, like Sterling K. Brown and Evan Rachel Wood. They both did good in this movie. And Jason Ritter's in this movie, and I thought he did good in this movie as well. And for what it was, I think Frozen 2 is actually a great sequel. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. And I will say, Frozen 2 is actually one of my new favorite movies of the year so far. Will this movie be on my top 10? Maybe, just maybe. What is it better than the first movie? Well, I will say yes, it is better than the first movie in my opinion. Some of you guys may not think so, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, I thought Into the Unknown is a good song in this movie, and yeah, so overall, Frozen 2 is a great sequel from Walt Disney Animation Studios, and I'm gonna give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, if you're a fan of Frozen, then you'll probably love the sequel. But if you don't like Frozen, then it's fine. Like, I respect your opinion, and you're probably not gonna like this movie if you don't like the first Frozen movie. But yeah, but if you are a Disney fan, if you're a fan of Frozen and Disney related stuff, then definitely check this movie out. Yeah, if you want. But of course, if you didn't like the first Frozen movie, then you probably won't like it. So that's all. But yeah, guys, so yeah, guys, there you have it. So thanks for watching my movie review on Frozen 2, and so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.